You're like a feather. You're like a feather on the ground. No stability. How can you trust something that is so volatile like the dunya? How can you put your trust in something which is so vulnerable like the dunya, which goes up and down, never stays? How can you put your trust in something like that? But we do. We invest all our energy. We invest all our time. We dedicate everything, our thoughts, our time, our ambitions, our priorities for the dunya. For the dunya. For what? Something which is unstable, something which is volatile. We're investing all our time and energy for something that isn't even stable. Yet if we invested that energy, that time in Allah, in our proximity to Allah, then you will see how firm you will be into that. You know, the best thing that you can give your children is that firmness. Don't make your children dependent on the dunya. Don't make your children vulnerable to the dunya. Don't make them those who run after the dunya. فَحْكُمْ بَيْنَ النَّاسِ بِالْحَقِّ وَلَا تَتَّبِعِ الْهَوَىٰ فَيُضِلَّكَ عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. Judge between you in truth. Do not follow hawa. Do not follow your desires and your pleasures, for it will misguide you from the path of Allah. It will misguide you from the path of Allah. Desires. This is the philosophy of Western society. It's ingrained in every subject that your children are taught at school. It's ingrained in our minds in all what we watch on social media. It's ingrained in the TV we watch, in the news that we read, in our mates and the kind of things that we talk about. The concept of utility, it's called utility. Philosophy is called utility, utilitarianism. Western society is built on this concept of utility. What that means is maximum pleasure. A society which gains the maximum of pleasure is considered as the best of societies. That's the society, that's the philosophy of the society that we're living in. Whereas Allah says that if you follow your desire, if you follow this concept, maximizing your pleasure, then you will be misguided from the path of Allah.